Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. Flour made from wheat has a wide variety of uses, from leavened and unleavened breads and crackers to cakes, cookies, muffins, and as a thickener for roux and sauces. This video is an overview of the types of wheat flour available to consumers in the United States, their uses, and substitutions. All wheat flours begin from wheat kernels. Flour that includes the bran, the germ, and the endosperm is whole grain, whole wheat flour. Refined white flours are made by removing the bran and the germ, leaving only the carbohydrate and protein-rich endosperm. When you buy whole wheat flour, the bran provides fiber and the vitamin E-rich germ provides fat. It's the fat in whole wheat flour that reduces its shelf life because the fat can become rancid. Wheat flours available in the United States can be made from hard and soft wheat, winter and spring wheat, or red and white wheat. Hard wheat is higher in protein, has the protein gluten, and have been part of the human diet for about 8,000 years. Not all flours milled in the United States are available to consumers. The most common wheat flours available to consumers include all-purpose flour, bread and cake flour, more recently pastry flour, whole wheat flour, and self-rising flour. Most recipes call for all-purpose flour, a blend of hard and soft wheats with a protein content between 8 and 12%. It's enriched with vitamins and minerals lost when the bran and germ are removed, and sold bleached and unbleached. Bleaching whitens the flour and helps gluten develop. All-purpose flour is the go-to flour for home cooks and bakers. With few exceptions, most recipes specify all-purpose flour. Self-rising flour is a hard wheat flour blended with baking powder and salt. It's common in the southeastern United States for baking breads and biscuits. To make self-rising flour, add 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder to every cup of flour. Bread flour is hard wheat blended with barley flour. It's higher in gluten, has about 10 to 14% protein content, is available enriched, and is usually unbleached. Professional bakers use bread flour for yeast breads, buns, rolls, and pizza crusts. For the home bread baker, there may be little difference between bread flour and all-purpose flour. Consumer ovens can't achieve the temperature and humidity of professional bread and pizza ovens. Where you will see a significant difference is substituting cake flour for all-purpose flour in many cake recipes. Cake flour is made from bleached soft wheat flour and has a protein content between 6 and 10%. It's also enriched with vitamins and minerals. Like its name implies, cake flour is ideal for cakes, especially light, delicate cakes. If you're disappointed in the results using all-purpose flour, you can substitute cake flour. For every cup of all-purpose flour, substitute 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of cake flour. If the recipe specifies flour in grams, substitute an equal amount. Bleached cake flour is ideal for white cakes and cupcakes. Most Americans still prefer bread made from refined white flour to whole wheat bread. Whole wheat flour is made from the entire kernel. It has a protein content between 10 to 14%. And can be made from hard or soft wheat. It doesn't require enriching since the vitamins and minerals are not removed. Without refrigeration, it has a short shelf life due to the oil in the germ compared to refined wheat flours. Whole wheat flour can replace 1/4 to 1/3 of the flour in most bread recipes without significantly affecting the texture. Aside from vitamins and minerals, the major difference between refined white flour and whole wheat flour is the amount of fiber. Whole wheat flour has about 4 times the fiber of refined white flour. For decades, pastry flour was only available to professional bakers. Pastry flour is in between cake flour and all-purpose flour. It can be used interchangeably in recipes calling for all-purpose flour for a more tender texture. If you can't find pastry flour at your local grocer or want to make your own, combine 1 cup of cake flour with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. A decision you have to make when buying all-purpose flour is whether you want to use bleached or unbleached flour. Bleaching removes the yellow tint caused by beta-carotene. For homemade breads, beta-carotene can improve the aroma and flavor. To make a white cake using only egg whites, you'll need to use bleached cake or all-purpose flour. If you have any questions about the content of this video, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching and happy baking!